Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to Starfield here on Not Your Professional Walkthroughs channel with me, your host, Max. So in the previous episode, we boarded the ship in order to talk to the hunter, and also we kind of discovered this sort of weird story of how the multiverse is incorporated into here. And the multiverse, I think, is just lazy writing, and I was really hoping when they announced that the person responsible for writing Far Harbor DLC for Fallout 4 was in charge of the main story behind this game, I kind of had a little bit higher hopes. But anyhow, the emissary, which is one of the two protagonists or characters who, whenever they assemble all the pieces of the artifact, are able to go through this eye of the artifact, and they enter into a brand new universe where they have to do it all over again. But the universe is slightly different. There's always some differences. In one universe, you know, people have two hands. Another one, they evolve at night or something. I'm not really sure. But that is what we're working with. We were granted a key to a base on the Luna, which is actual Earth's moon. So we will have to travel there. And on top of it, there's still two more pieces of the artifact that I need to collect. So I'm really hoping that on this episode I'll be able to finish this, if I can call it story, in order to close off this chapter permanently. And yeah, so let's see, where the heck is this damn thing? So we're gonna set the course. And I've heard that, like, Bethesda is planning on doing, like, more changes, so there's, like, less loading screens and other crap. But apparently they will not be able to implement land vehicles because it's causing them issues? Whatever the hell that means? I don't know, it's the stupid creation engine. I thought that, like, Microsoft should have had condition that if they're buying Bethesda and ZeniMax and all these other companies, the mandatory condition should be that they can no longer keep developing games in this shitty ass engine. But I guess they just did not care about it because Bethesda is bringing in still a lot of money. And, well, the fun thing is that they're still going to be bringing in a lot of money, especially if people will keep on buying the Elder Scrolls Skyrim all over again, because I don't know how many times this game has been released. It's not even funny anymore at this point, but here goes something, I guess. So, yeah, I really, like, was hoping that the creation engine would be put to rest finally. And we're gonna see just, like, better performance. I have honestly, like, a long ass list of games that I want to do the comparison series for. I initially thought that maybe if I would compare Fallout 4 and the Outer Worlds, then I would be able to maybe compare Starfield with the No Man's Sky. The thing is, I really want to finish off Callisto Protocol and the Dead Space, but I'm kind of struggling with the writing of the script, primarily due to certain sections, like the story exposition dumps are all being done just by you having to read things, and in horror games it's like the dumbest thing ever because it immediately takes you out of the engagement of the combat and everything. So I don't know, I'm not exactly sure, but I want to first, like, do the 100 days which I've started working on. That's gonna take a while. Then I will probably try to finish off the Callisto and Dead Space. The script is the biggest struggle for me. That's where I'm struggling, so I'm trying to make sure that it's fun enough. and that I go over the really important things so that people can actually make the educated decision of which one of the two is the better choice. And then I will eventually keep on moving to like the next title and just see what I'll be able to do.
Well, they don't need it now.
With the game, with the games and the channel overall. The problem is this is not really where I need to go. I need the freaking temple. And of course the temple is all the way over freaking there. So you can tell where the temple is because you see the distortion on the ring. But of course, because I don't have access to a land vehicle and I have to walk like a total dipshit from point A to, well, throughout the entire galaxy. That's what we're stuck with. The oxygen is gonna be an issue. I'm not really sure I'm overcumbered. I just want to make sure that I avoid the creepy crawlies so that I don't trigger them, because for some reason this knucklehead behind me is tagging along even though I did not invite him. And I honestly prefer to go for like a lone wolf builds. They tend to have like better damage. You then can have like the pack mule perks and things like that. But once you have this knucklehead with you, all of those perks like immediately are just canceled out. So I'm not really sure if in this end of the story I have to have him along, or maybe I'll just send him, you know, to the pastures to get rid of him. But yeah, I don't think I will ever reach level 100 with a character in this game. The unfortunate thing is that I also do not enjoy the settlement construction. The only redeeming quality about this game is the starship creator. If Bethesda would have released a $15 game where all you do is just build these ships, and gradually over time they would be introducing all sorts of new components and stuff like that, that would be more successful than Starfield, I believe. That might be just my opinion overall, so I don't know. You can let me know in the comment section what you think about it. I also have no clue if this knucklehead can walk with me inside of the temple, where I fly around in order to pick up the next power-up. Because this is where you get the power. This is not where you get the actual piece of the artifact itself. With that said, I have no freaking idea what the fuck am I doing here most of the time. Okay, so there's the entry point. I really wonder if the hunter and the other one, whose name I keep forgetting, are gonna attack me afterwards or not. I have some points which I have not allocated yet, but I want to upgrade the ship, and apparently I need to install some rare modules on the ship itself, or some 5 modules, in order to keep unlocking higher and higher rank of the ship pieces, in order for you to reach like C rank so that you can build your actual battleship. But I don't know, like honestly, you have better chance if you would play the Gothic Armada and Warhammer 40k. Even though the screen resolution whenever you launch the game keeps just readjusting to the dumbest resolution ever possible at the start of each time. I don't know how to remove that, but yeah, those are the troubles that I am dealing with. It's kind of weird that I don't have to wear a mask, yet he is forced to wear one. wanted to finish off like two things. First of all, like this main story, which is this multiverse BS nonsense, and afterwards, there's meant to be still like the storyline which explains these weird mutant creatures, like, which are like attacking different locations where, hold on, I'm on this planet already, what the hell? Is there like a different location? No, that's exactly where I am. And apparently there's some sort of like a big reveal that the creature is something.
I have something for you.
I don't really care. Really don't care what you have for me. All I want to do is land on this little piece of thing, pick up the other power up, and then go to moon, do whatever I'm supposed to do there, and I don't know. I just want to like finish off this the playthroughs which I kind of started. System Shock, I'm not gonna finish on the channel. I'm still trying to finish the game by itself if I have the time. I want to make like a video about that game specifically. It's not gonna be like a review. Maybe I would make like a guide or like a total knucklehead just to like help out people, because I know the game is a lot of fun. It's challenging as hell, but because it's missing this sort of guide for the dumbasses like I am, majority of the people are not even gonna bother finishing it off. And I know that's how they used to do things back in the day, but the problem is, even back in the day, you had to ask someone, hey man, I'm stuck in this goddamn sequence, what the hell do I do next? And honestly, I have to follow like 2 to 3 guides alone just to figure out what the hell to do next, you know? So would I ever be able to finish the game on the hardest difficulty, where you have to do the whole thing in like less than 8 hours, and if you do one of the hacking sequences and you fail, that's it, you got killed, and like that's it. So I'm not really sure that would be for me, but just to like finish off the game and to like let people know, yeah, when you like clear out this first 3 floors, it's all nice and dandy, but then the fuckery starts, because you have to keep going back and forth to the previously visited locations, and that's how you are gonna be able to finish off System Shock. So maybe I will try to do that, and maybe it will have success, maybe it will not have success. I'm not really sure. I really want to make some discussion videos. I want to do the comparison series. I really would love to do more reviews. I really have to improve my script writing and the delivery of important message. And the fun thing is that despite the fact that this is a hobby, that skill is beneficial everywhere. If you are able to tell people something more efficiently and pack in the important information into, I don't know, 20 to something segment, that can be translated everywhere, to your job, to your school, everywhere. I really wish I kind of knew this a little bit earlier, but then again, I never thought that actually YouTube and making videos would like catch me by the cojones so much. So that's why I'm trying to do what I'm trying to do here, and now I'm stuck inside of this weird gizmo. This is absolutely terrible. It's absolutely unnecessary for me to fly through all this shit. If you will just come through the portal, use your power, that should be enough to trigger this. I should not have to keep flying around like a total knucklehead. But okay, the two powers have been picked up. I don't know if there are more. I don't care.
Times we see these, I'm always going to be impressed. Look out! My turn.
Okay. I wasn't really expecting an attack on me because on the previous planet it just did not happen. But okay, let's go to Earth's moon. In this universe, Earth has been abandoned because it's just, look at it. It's so sad that this is where we're kind of headed anyhow. But we're gonna go to the Nova Galactic.
Hey, you might want this.
Location. I really don't understand why I cannot land on the freaking place. This is where I wanted to go. So I could have skipped this whole shebang. I really do wonder what the hell is this big reveal. But yeah, I want to kind of finish off this main storyline with the multiverse of nonsense. Then it would be awesome if I can...
This relay station has to be at least 100 years old. Stunning.
Then I want to see if I can finish off whatever the hell it is related to those critters, and that's like probably it. The fun thing is that somehow I have like 50 hours invested into this game. And I think most of it is because I was like fucking around with trying to set up the settlement, which just totally failed and like blew up kind of semi in my face. And I've spent quite a lot of time messing around with the ship builder, which I don't regret. That's the most fun I had in this game. But how the hell do I enter this godforsaken thing? This thing is locked. I don't assume there are gonna be enemies. Jacked and access 50 computers. Okay, I somehow got an achievement. Voltaire. I want to remind the research team that Voltaire is a highly proprietary supercomputer that is currently being contracted exclusively for the use in Project Prism. It is not meant for your own personal project. Yes, it's amusing to see just how many decimal points of PI it can calculate, how many bits of encryption it can brute force, or where you can simulate table tennis with perfect aerodynamic simulation, but there will be time for that later. For now, I need everyone concentrating on hitting our deadline. We're developing exciting new aerospace technology with our partner and client. It should be more than enough. Project Prism launch. We're happy to announce that the first test of launch of Project Prism will be held today. I would like everyone to suit up and join us at the roof at 9 EDT. Reminder to please sync all watches to Eastern Daytime. Our partner will also be on radio for the launch. I'll be recording the event. So, what now? Do I get to see the freaking video? You literally gave me a key to a station. on the moon. And the only thing here is a freaking computer. Couldn't you like handed me a USB stick or something? I seriously have to go to the ceiling? Ah, for fuck's sake. Okay, that door got shut right in front of his face. So now I wonder how the hell is he gonna get out? Is he just gonna appear? No, he's actually going through it. Wow! I'll be damned, Bethesda. I'll be damned.
Engine spin-up time almost complete. Total time 5 minutes 22 seconds. Right on schedule.
How are the helium-3 valves holding, Nova?
We double-checked the leakage concerns this morning before the launch. All signs green.
Any changes to the calculation sequence from Voltaire?
No changes since we uploaded the last figures yesterday. It's a clean shot from here to Jupiter.
One day the computer will be on board the spaceship. Just imagine that.
One miracle of science at a time, Canaveral. Counting down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Canaveral, are you reading?
All clear, Nova. Indicators look good. The ship should be cruising Jupiter's orbit right now. Visual confirmation will be possible in 32 minutes. Afraid the speed of light is on the slow side these days.
How does it feel to break the laws of physics, Canaveral?
We're all pretty excited down here in NASA, I won't lie.
Excited enough to tell me where you got the original data?
Not in a million years, Nova.
Wait, am I gonna be able to land on Earth? But I thought Earth is off limits. Wow, we can actually really go to Florida.
I have something for you.
Why am I not able to land on that goddamn location? Like, do what I'm telling you, goddammit. Come on, work with me here. And I cannot imagine reaching level 100 with a character because majority of the quests are fetch quests. Or you have to go from point A to point B and it's total bullshit. You just don't want to deal with that. Holy crap, Earth looks horrible. I mean, I've been to Florida, but god damn it, this is just awful. Oh my god, the heat and the humidity. It's like it stops raining and in 5 seconds the ground is dry. And despite that, it's gonna start raining soon again, and oh my god, it was just, the people were really nice. I did not speak a lick of Spanish, so that made for a really awkward location for me to visit, but those were the days. I don't know if I would ever want to like travel back in time and change things. Hey, I see they're landing here. How the funk did this thing survive? Like, everything else is turned to shit, but this thing is standing.
It's NASA. It's actually NASA. This is one of the towers that got us to safety among the stars.
Okay, now how do I scale this mother flipper? The gravity is slightly off.
Take us deeper inside NASA. Might need to work through some rubble. How terrible it must have been for them to watch others escape while they realized it was over.
I have no clue how the hell to get up there.
Looks like the lift is offline. Maybe we can restore power. Let's look around.
How the hell is this thing still standing? I do not know. But man, if you would think that every species on Earth, and there are so freaking many, would go extinct because we did something dumb, that would just suck. Yeah, I'm gonna actually save just to make sure I don't fall off somewhere and then have to repeat God knows how much of this. Power is required. Well, if you tell me where the funk to put that power cell. Am I gonna get a brand new ship? I don't think so.
Crew preparation area. I can't imagine how tense and chaotic it must have been.
Launch procedure. Remember the final vitals and suit seal checks are essential, as we've come a long way as far as tolerances. Yes, the number of people cleared for launch is much higher than it used to be. These people's lives are still in our hands. I know there's rumor that next launch is stated to be cancelled, but let's not have that to be on us. Assume it's go time every time. Your professionalism is what makes space travel just a little safer. Access air archives damaged. Station log.
The recent delivery from Mars is unsettling. I was expecting rock samples or maybe fossils of microbial life. Instead, Dr. Victor Isa comes with 2 members of the military. Everything they brought back is under wraps. What could a theoretical physicist need with a sample from Mars?
Okay. Not sure what the hell to do with that information, but...
Station log. Dr. Judith Tatien. I've been trying to cozy up to Dr. Isa, Victor, to see what is going on. His team has completely commandeered one of the labs with those 2 military handlers, checking who comes in and out. I joked that maybe he found a little gray man and was doing an autopsy, and he grew very pale. 2 days later, he sends me a request asking for more information on my background in material science, metallurgical engineering. Oh, we have a meeting tomorrow. I think I'm being invited into the lab.
Okay, that's so weirdly cryptic. Still not really sure what sort of information I'm looking for in here. The voice does not sound familiar. Like, if there would be some sort of weird twist that one of the members of Constellation is secretly the 3rd member of that weird group of multiversal knuckleheads, okay. That might be like a woo surprise. That's why he wanted me to hear the recordings or go to the moon or something. But other than that, I have no freaking idea why I'm here in the first place. It's just somehow trying to explain something, but I'm not sure what exactly. Which does not make for good storytelling. If it confuses you, I don't know.
Station log. Dr. Judith Tatien. I have never been so nervous since I defended my dissertation. 4 hours talking to Victor and his team about theoretical metals, atomic bonding, even a half-hour divergence into magnetism that I'm pretty sure was to throw me off the trail of what we were actually talking about. Then I got to see the lab. I don't know how much I should say. periodic table just got thrown out the window.
Okay, what the hell did they just found on the Mars? Is there something else? I don't know how the hell would I get here without the backpack upgrade. I think I actually need to land down here. Did they discover a piece
Looks
of
like
the
a
relic
structural
on
collapse of
Moon?
the underlying strata. Typical of Carson's topography.
Holy shit, this is like actually quite the massive station.
They had a museum, but this whole place is a museum now. Anyway, looks like an exit at the end of the hall.
The fun thing is that the samples have been like stripped.
I just don't understand where these calculations came from.
There's something wrong with the math? I think it's quite straightforward.
That's not what I'm asking. We've had no success extracting even a sample of material from the object. No explanation for the gravitational effects, no motion graph to explain its harmonic frequencies. I can't even establish a melting point.
Judith,
But you've had me building these prototype colliders for months. And now you want me to pump helium-3 into it based on this equation you've written on a goddamn napkin?
I just need you to trust me.
I have been trusting you. We keep slamming our heads against a brick wall, getting nothing. And you keep coming up with something new to try. Like, you know what's going to happen. Where are you getting your information, Victor?
I'm sorry, Judith. Look, not here, okay? Somewhere off base. I'll tell you everything. But I'm not lying, okay? We're going to discover something important here. I promise.
Okay, so what I'm taking out of this is that the person touched the piece of the relic. He had the visions, and those visions gave him the answers to do whatever it was, like the calculations or something. It's like in Stargate SG when they actually somehow were able to transfer the information to head of, oh my god, what was his name? Shoot me. The name is not coming to me right now, and he had the information,
Like
and like his head was
Scientists figured out how to
going
save our species. These are the heroes.
crazy from it, and he like stopped speaking English.
Final days of humanity on Earth must have been
I don't know
a
right
special
now.
sort of hell for hopeful scientists.
It's been years since I watched Stargate SG-1. O'Neill? Something like that. Yeah, I like the depiction of Thor, Loki, and all the other Asgard gods there a little bit more. Power is required. Great. I have those 2 spare batteries. No clue what the hell did I just pick up. But this is still Earth, so as long as they had atmosphere, they would be able to build it, but this is Florida. You're trying to tell me they were able to find the relic piece in Florida? Which is the weirdest thing ever, because Florida was heavily populated just thanks to the colonization from the Spanish. So if like nobody would ever come across this until God knows what time. That's just a little tough pill to swallow for me. With like Everglades and everything. I don't know. crap. Hey, this is a modern robot. How the hell did it manage to get here?
Look at that. Vasco definitely takes after this side of the family.
I'll take the digi-picks. God, I really hope I won't have to digi-pick anything. It's like, seriously, if you have a working prototype of lockpicking minigame, why fuck with it and try to come up with something brand new which just annoys the living crap out of everyone? I guess my request is not gonna be fulfilled then, huh?
Find out why this was locked.
I don't know, because I have to put in this or do this. Flip a switch. Switch a flip. Are you trying to tell me I couldn't cut through that with some futuristic tool? I mean, I have the freaking laser which is able to mine all these minerals. Trying to tell me that thing won't be able to cut through some freaking bar, which was there since God knows when? It should be all rusty in hell, but if there's no atmosphere, the moisture has all gone to hell, then sure, the metals would not be able to be destroyed because there's no environmental stimuli that would affect it. So like it's not like when you have the Golden Gate Bridge and it needs to be like painted with the anti-corrosive sealant every few weeks or something, otherwise the whole bridge would collapse because you have rain and all these other environmental effects. Check all badges, access log.
Project log. Dr. Victor Isa. We turned on the prototype today. The gravitational field around it began to fold as we long suspected. Complete reversal of gravitational pull was observed on dozens of loose objects around the lab. I'm setting up a meeting with the directors to propose a larger test. The prototype proves we don't need the original anymore, but further work is going to have to take place in space. Somewhere with abundant helium-3 and with a civilian partner. Someone with access to large-scale manufacturing resources and computational equipment. Engineering gravitational folds pulling the far side of the solar system closer to us? It's all going to be possible.
Project log. Dr. Judith Tatian. I watched the Grav tests from the moon today. It was the first time we were able to talk to the team at Nova Galactic directly. So many things were under wraps before, but now everyone wants all the publicity they can get. I'm already seeing proposals for manufacturing androids of drives, expeditions to Alpha Centauri and beyond. It's also overwhelming and worrying. It could take years, decades, before we know what all these side effects of operating a Grav drive can be, but no one wants to hear that right now. Like a bunch of pioneers racing towards the edges of the frontier without knowing about the grizzly bears in the mountains.
That's a nice comparison. Wow, you are really annoying with these digi knuckleheads. You know that, right?
The artifact isn't far now. But look at all this stuff. Simply astounding.
What the hell? The funk? shotgun shell. Wow. Oh yeah. You see, you can cut through these things, and you cannot cut through. Oh, what the shit? How the hell is that? There's like zero gravity all of a sudden. Could have sworn I saw something moving down there. How did you guys manage to do this? Oh, that's that box. That's what I saw. Okay, now how the hell do I get to that computer? Okay. There's a room inside of NASA structure without any sort of gravity whatsoever. Which is kind of funny considering the fact that that dude fell to their death, probably. Or was he shot? The weird thing is that the body is not decomposed. Is it decomposed? NASA maintenance key.
All yours.
No clue. Trying to tell me that in all this time nobody came up with different design for storage chests? How the fuck do I get up there? Is that it? Is this the floor? Man, that is one rich scientist. How much does a lunch go at NASA when they have to freaking carry this many credits?
I never actually got to visit your labs back when we were working on the Grav drive projects.
Seems like ancient history now. Only thing we're doing these days is launching weather satellites.
Guess this is as good a retirement as any. Now, Project Demeter. You want our help manufacturing scanners to better track these new meteorological patterns we're seeing.
Our guess is that the poles might be naturally shifting, causing some gravitational fluctuations that are throwing off our old models.
Why do you need the scanning tolerances to be so small? What are you trying to find?
I just want to be sure. It's not like we're doing much these days anyway. The glory days are over. Why not give ourselves a challenge before they write us off in the history books?
Of course, the longest text is not gonna have audio recording. Right when I'm trying to eat something while recording this, I know it's rude as hell, but I mean, as requested, the astrophysics research team has done a full analysis of the data you provided us. The measurements of Earth's magnetosphere show clear signs of fluctuation, often in correlation to the periods of frequent and large gravity wave spikes emanating from the moon. These gravity waves seem to be affecting the magnetic field provided by Earth's inner core and may be affecting the core itself, given the proximity to the source. The data indicates the change rate is increasing exponentially. As our magnetosphere falters, its ability to protect us from the sun's solar wind falters. Beyond the devastating effect of solar radiation, this will lead to something more dire. The sputtering or tripping away of our atmosphere. This has happened before to Mars, a planet studied since the earliest days of space to see if Earth's possible future. We are afraid this future may be closer than we ever thought imaginable. Some may view this data as normal. There have been historical fluctuations and polarity chances of Earth's core, but this order of magnitude greater. We see echoes of previous generations' debates over global warming, and we want the science here to be clear. Like waves in the ocean, these gravity waves rise and eventually crash into shore. The Earth with devastating consequence.
I know what I'm seeing, Victor. The data coming back from the satellites is very clear. It's the Grav drives.
All those jumps from the moon. At this rate, Earth's atmosphere is going to start sputtering out into space.
Can the drives be fixed?
I'm working on some designs that should discreetly solve the problem, under the guise of an emergency update to the fueling pumps.
We're talking about the end of Earth, and you're trying to be subtle about it.
Judith, the last thing we need is people losing faith in Grav drive technology. That might be our only option.
To what? Are you seriously saying we should abandon Earth?
The timeline is under 50 years. A blink of an eye for a planet, but more than enough time for a human exodus.
And what do we tell people?
We say it's an act of God, one that science has found a solution for. Time for humanity to take its place in the stars.
You knew, didn't you? You lied to me. All this time, I dedicated my life to this discovery, Victor. And you knew we were going to kill off our planet?
You haven't seen the future I've seen. There's an infinite expanse of promise out there. A meteor could hit Earth, a plague, another world war. Colonizing other galaxies secures humanity's future for all coming generations, across all time.
At the expense of our home.
Stop it, both of you. All that matters is building enough ships to get everyone off this planet. And we need to start now.
I'll draft up a statement. We'll need to address the entire international community. I'm sorry, Judith.
There isn't a planet in this universe that will be far enough away from you, Victor. We are never speaking again after this is over.
My name is Dr. Victor Isa. And if you're listening to this, then you probably already know the truth. I was young when I first headed the retrieval team of an odd gravitational anomaly on Mars. But I kept what really happened that day hidden from everyone except one other person. Even she didn't believe me at first. But I have no reason to lie to anyone now, so I hope you'll accept this confession, whoever you are. When I touched the anomaly, I experienced 12 days of lost time. I met myself. He told me everything that has since come true. The Grav drive equations, the tests on the moon, Earth's atmosphere sputtering away because of what we had done. But he also told me about a city thriving on a planet orbiting a distant star. Human culture, art, music, lifestyles evolving and shining brightly across all of space. What price would I be willing to pay for that future? Maybe you don't believe me. Maybe Judith was right and I'm just a coward who wants to believe his mistakes were justified. But everyone has forgotten about the real origins of the Grav drive, this artifact from Mars. I hope you make better use of it than I did.
Okay, so it's interesting idea.
What? So it wasn't just a...
That the technology used to travel from Earth was the thing which actually led to its eventual destruction. But then how would you explain the other planets not being destroyed. Where the hell is the exit? I feel like I'm gonna die if I fudge this up. Okay, I got lucky this time. Yep. Fudged it up. Slightly and brightly.
Constellation, we've arrived on the surface of Earth. We need to discuss what you found. And it looks like other Starborn got here before us. So, you might have company.
How the hell are you able to talk through the audio system? I put in few spare energy cells. I have to heal up because half of my HP is gone. The hell was that?
Time to break a sweat for a change.
Question is how many of these knuckleheads are gonna be there? And how tricky it's going to be to spot them. Totally forgot how to throw even a grenade in here. And the bigger problem is that most of my ammo is kind of gone to hell. And I'm like built for the use of the energy weapons. I clearly see the laser. Okay, the power allowed me to set them into that gravity field. Somehow almost died. No. Has to be a better way to get out of the menu, for Christ's sake. This thing has just 2 barrels and really freaking long ass reload. Of course it requires power. I don't even know if I have enough of these energy knuckleheads. It was a good choice for me to pick all of them up. I'm not really expecting to find the ammunition for my weapons in here, the energy-based weapons. Energy power cell. Where the hell am I supposed to go from here? This is all blocked off. No, I have the NASA maintenance key. I really need to swap out to a different weapon. This one will have to do for now, I guess. Oh shit, I'm all out of stim packs. That will not be good. Yeah, how the hell do I get out of here? Without dying, that is. Because these knuckleheads are, like, quite sturdy. Okay, that's trauma pack. Guess I'll have to use the power-up I'm using a little bit more frequently here. Otherwise, I will be in some trouble. Question is how many of these knuckleheads are here. And Starborns. The hell? Well, don't jump right in front of me, you knucklehead. Oh my god, I'm gonna die here. If I immediately don't consume something. Okay, I've used even some stimulants. He's using steroids, it's not fair. And this weapon does absolutely zero damage to these dipshits. Problem is I really don't have spare ammo.
Sure. I've got some time to kill.
I don't. I went from having a ridiculous surplus of the ammunition, which I use, to having none in a matter of freaking seconds.
Oh, bad choice.
Okay, let's see if I have any other healing stuff. Not really. I really need a freaking medkit ASAP. Don't feel like digi-picking. Ah, crap, there is a medkit. Although I think this is exactly where I came from. Right? Ah, crap. I need some healing remedy. Or iron bone. I don't know where that other knucklehead is at, which makes it that much more problematic. Seriously, this big ass facility has one freaking medkit station. All this crap I keep carrying around, and most of it is absolutely pointless. It's just old AK, but the damage output on these things is just not that great. That's the thing, I don't have that much ammunition for this weapon. I don't know where that other knucklehead is from a pack. What helps recover HP? Thank God for the horrible AI. Thank you, Bethesda. So now we're going, instead of completely empty station, as it was, through a full station of Starborn. So does that mean that every freaking person who goes through the void, or whatever the hell am I supposed to call it, when you collect all the pieces of the artifact, then they like enter a brand new multiverse, and in that multiverse they're trying to be the one who is gonna again assemble all the pieces so that they can enter even a newer multiverse? Makes no sense to me whatsoever freaking ever. Just FYI. Okay. Let's see how this is gonna work. I think I just saved myself a lot of time.
Do you understand now why I asked you to come here? The artifacts unlocked the secret of interstellar travel. At the cost of Earth.
An easy trade, honestly. Why have one world when you can have all the settled systems?
Yeah.
Assuming we weren't going to lose it anyway. War, disease, famine, all the classics.
Don't you see? The power of the artifact forced humanity to the stars. They didn't get to make a choice. How many would have chosen Earth? What gave Victor Isa the right to choose for them?
You see the hypocrisy in what the emissary is saying, right? They don't want to rob people of their free will, but then they steal the artifacts for themselves.
In the wrong hands, the power of the artifacts can make anyone a tyrant. That is why we watch over them. The only thing you're watching out for is yourself.
Emissary is right. The artifact needs to be in right hand. The hunter is right. They're both wrong. It's time someone other than Starborn made a decision. I have no idea. If I trigger this, will that mean I will have to fight the two knuckleheads?
Don't be a fool. The emissary and I may have our differences, but you do not want to give us a common enemy.
For once, he is right. Don't do this. We can collect the final pieces together.
I don't have a healing self, so I'm not really sure if I can walk this off.
Well, look at that. The emissary just became my new best friend.
You've made your choice. When you're ready, the hunter and I will be at the buried temple. That's where we'll settle things.
Meaning, we'll kill you. But hey, at least we'll wait. The final round doesn't start until there's only one artifact left to gather. And if I'm not mistaken, Constellation has 1 or 2 to go.
Oh my god, you cannot be serious. How many of these god freaking artifacts are there? Why only one of the ships is taking off? Am I suddenly an owner of a brand new ship? What the hell is going on? Are you kidding me? 2 more freaking artifacts? Buried temple. Where the hell is buried temple? I didn't know which one to side with, so honestly, if I'll be able to pick up a crap ton of mad kits, then I honestly could not care. But I don't know where the hell to go. I want to go to demise yard. That's where I got my fancy pieces of the ship. Maybe there's a ship merchant.
Hey, you might want this.
Now, I don't know what the hell to do with the damn what is it? Reward on me? It's just 500 credits, but still.
You might want this.
Is there a merchant I cannot remember right now? Or is it just ship merchant?
I wish Deimos was exclusively.
Deimos is more than a storage yard.
Vending
It's
machine.
a symbol of the UC.
Deimos ships are responsible for countless victories.
Yeah. This is the guy where we go to like a.
No other ship can hold a candle to a Deimos.
Yeah.
It's not even
Crap.
close.
I need to like land on the mother world or something in order to go and sell a bunch of this junk and Alpha Centauri and pick up a med kit.
I have something for you.
Why are you dropping me in the orbit? I'm literally telling you to land on this goddamn rock. Is it the scanning?
While we scan your ship's cargo.
Don't have contraband.
Be advised, you have been identified as a known criminal. Respond immediately, or we will be forced to open fire. We say again, respond immediately. All ships, we have a hostile in orbit.
Deadly force is
What the hell? That's what the damn thing told me to do. I'm not trying to fight these dipshits. Oh my fucking god, Bethesda. What are you doing to me? I cannot, of course, travel. I cannot do jack shit, and now I'm being shot at.
You picked the wrong fight.
So I'll just let them do whatever the funk this is. Hopefully I'll be able to re-enter the system, respond to their hail, and pay the freaking fine or whatever. Oh my god, we're still at the demise station. Jesus Christ. This is so freaking painful. It's painful. All I want to do is land on that freaking place. I already am in, like, selecting the goddamn planet, choosing a location, and I still have to go to the orbit.
I have something for you.
I don't care.
You are entering United Colonies space.
Yeah.
Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Be advised, you have been identified as a known criminal. Respond immediately.
No!
We will be forced to open fire.
Why the fuck? You see this shit, right? Accept this E. I press the E.
All ships. We have a hostile.
Are you kidding me, Bethesda, right now? Or what the hell is wrong with you? This is such a flawed design. God. This is like you have to be handicapped in order to enjoy this damn game or something. How the hell do I just stick to the orbit, answer to these dipshits so that I can pay the fine and be able to land on this shithole?
Hey, you might want this.
You're entering United Colony space. Maintain.
So I don't hold the E, I just press the E, I guess.
Be advised, you have been identified as a known criminal. Respond immediately, or we will be. You're on the wanted list. Halt and prepare to be boarded, or we'll be forced to open fire.
Okay.
Copy that. Stay on course while we escort you in.
Is that it? Everything is done? Oh crap, they removed so much stuff. How much shit are you removing? What the hell?
After that business with the Terra, it's good to get back to some. Oh, Captain, you wouldn't be here.
No. It's kind of
late.
funny that they're offering me job just after they freaking release me from being held captive or prisoner or whatever. But apparently in order for you to trigger some other sequence of things, you need to do crime in order to be caught. And then you are offered to infiltrate the pirate faction, which is the only way you can become pirate anyhow. And then you can side either with the UC or with somebody else. Yeah, that's the only way you can do it. You cannot just start attacking ships and become a Jack Sparrow. No, you have to go through all that jazz.
On your ship? Oh, please take.
Please tell me I have goddamn. Okay. Where are the stimpaks? All I want is just the basic stimpak. consuming food is absolute waste of everything because it doesn't really show. It's not like in Skyrim where if you take some beating, you just start stuffing your face with wheels of cheese and that shit just magically makes you feel better. Doesn't work like that. This might be actually a decent upgrade. So I'm gonna hold on to that. Okay.
Thanks for coming in.
So now we need to go to Constellation. The question is if I need to go to the Eye or final glimpse, return to the lodge. Why can't I? Oh my god, you're freaking kidding me. Seriously have to take the subway train or whatever this thing is? The pain and the suffering.
Hey, Captain. Need help with anything?
Yeah, a better story. Run, Forrest, run!
By the way, Captain. Sergeant.
Okay, we're gonna reach this goddamn place. Talk to whoever, and I guess I'll have to fight those two knuckleheads, which I'm absolutely not looking forward to.
Relic tangled up with hope, grit, and science.
So the relic pieces are on board of my ship.
I've been talking with the others, and I'd like to get everyone together to say goodbye. You know, to Sam. Thank you. It wouldn't be the same without you there. I'll have everything set up in a few days.
Mateo told us about your pilgrim's voyage.
You found it, didn't you? The meaning of unity.
It's the center of multiverse. We're building the way to it.
Wait, say that again? Multiple universes?
You can't possibly mean what I think you mean.
Let's take a step back. This is everything we've been building towards, and the implications are a lot to take in. Could you explain the part about multiple universes one more time for everyone?
Yes, I wouldn't mind a little more detail.
That version of Sam, he told me Unity creates the Starborn and they can cross universes.
And that's why the Starborn want the artifacts so desperately. They're the keys to unlocking the infinite.
I don't even want to think about the physiological changes you'd need to travel between universes.
Plus what it would do to the mind? Enlightenment? Or oblivion? Like the Hunter.
You have the opportunity to reach the closest thing to your god that might exist. And you're second-guessing it?
One doesn't approach the afterlife without some trepidation. You're right. We have to see the Unity for ourselves.
I know this has been a lot for everyone to take in, but we finally have answers. Let's make the best of them.
Not to make a sharp turn in a grand tale, but I got the eye fixed up. Bruised, but still blinking. Let me know when you're ready to follow up on what it's seen.
I can feel it.
These last
How much
glimpses
more is
from
there?
the eye are from the farthest fringes of known space. Could be the only remaining pieces outside the hands of the Starborn. Catch a smile out there.
Grav jump range of 21 light years to reach your destination. Yeah, honestly, I think I'll cut it off over here, and oh my god, I'll have to play more of this. No! I don't know. I'll just try to finish it off, so if you want to know when that will happen, I guess subscribe, but there's definitely better content on the channel than this. I'm suffering through this. So I just want to finish this off, and I swear to God, I'm having even more luck and success with the system shock, and I have to like follow through freaking guides on the internet. So I don't know. Anyhow, that's gonna be it. I'll go pick up some stim packs or whatever it's called in Starfield, and I'll see you all in the comments or the future uploads. Thank you all for watching, and someone, I don't know, smack me over the head to stop this punishment. Why am I doing this to myself? There's some other merchant I can access in here. I keep losing track of what the hell is where. The thing is, it's gonna be again the same. You have to go to some freaking planet in order for you to like get to that location. And then you have to crawl through some freaking cave or something in order to get to where you want to. Just don't fly through the damn debris. Then you have to mine out of that piece, and I really don't care what you have to say. Where is this damn thing? Is it even in this system? There's gonna be either pirates or some robots, or Starborn are gonna show up once you pick up the piece, but I didn't even know what the hell is waiting for me, and since I don't have the ammunition on this, the med kits, it's just gonna be I should really keep that for the next episode, I guess. Don't see anything outside, so yeah, join me next time, and I guess I'll try to be excited about it.